For millions of years, the Western Ghats have stood as a timeless sanctuary. Stretching along India's southwest coast, this land has always been a story of balance. Monsoons nurturing life, flowing through the streams and rivers. Forests teeming with wonders. These ancient mountains have given rise to an extraordinary variety of flora and fauna, many of which exist nowhere else on the planet. They are not merely home to their wild inhabitants, they share an unseen, eternal bond with us. This connection runs deeper than we know. For the people of the Western Ghats, the forest is not just a resource, it is a way of life.
ಕಾಡಿನ ನಂಬೇ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು. ಕಾಡು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನಂಬಿ ಇದೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ. ನಮಗೆ ಕಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಕಾಡು ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ ಇದ್ರೇ ನಮಗೊಂದು ಬದುಕು.
Generations have lived in harmony with nature, relying on its bounty while ensuring its survival.
ನಾನು ಈ ಕಾಡಲ್ಲೇ ಬೆಳೆದಿದ್ದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸಿಟಿಗೇನು ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. ಅಮ್ಮ ಡೆಲಿವರಿಯಾದ ತಕ್ಷಣವೇ ಡೆತ್ ಆದವು. ತಾತ ಪಪ್ಪ ಸೇರಿ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಬೈನೆ ಸೇಂದಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಂದು ಹಸುನ ಹಾಲಲ್ಲಿ ತಂದು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸಿದ್ದು. ಈ ಕಾಡೇ ನನ್ನದು ಅಮ್ಮನೇ.
The forests provide food, medicine and shelter.
ಈ ಕಾಡು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ ಬಳ್ಳಿ ಒಂದು. ಅದರ ಬೇರನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಮಗೆ ಜ್ವರ ಬಂದರೆ ಸುಸ್ತಾದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಬೇರನ್ನು ಜಜ್ಜಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೀರಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೆಳ್ಳುಳ್ಳಿ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಾಕಿಡಬೇಕು. ಮೈಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕುಡಿಬೇಕು. ಜ್ವರ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆದಂಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಔಷಧಿಗಳೇ ಇದು. ಇದರಿಂದ ಗಾಳಿ ಬರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಶರೀರಕ್ಕೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಅದು ಒಂದು ಔಷಧಿ ಇದ್ದಂಗೆ.
The forests hold stories and rituals performed in reverence to the spirits of the trees and rivers.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇವರಿಗೆ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡುವುದು ಮಹಾದೇವರಿಗೆ. ಆ ಹೊಸ ಅಕ್ಕಿಯನ್ನು ನಾವಲ್ಲಿ ಮಹಾದೇವರಿಗೆ ಮೊದಲು ಅರ್ಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಮಿಲ್ಲು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕುಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಆ ದೇವರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಅಕ್ಕಿಯನ್ನು ಸಪ್ರೇಟಾಗಿ ಇಡ್ತೀವಿ ಪೂಜೆಗೋಸ್ಕರ. ಮತ್ತು ನಾವು ಊರಿನವರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೊಸ ಅಕ್ಕಿಯಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದು ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ದೇವರು ದೇವರ ಕಾಡಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದೇ ಥರ ನಾವು ಸಹ ಕಾಡನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
Just because it looks green, it doesn't mean that the ecosystem is healthy.
I moved to Coorg in 2016 and like most of us had a very romantic idea of the landscape. With manicured plantations and misty mornings, it was just green everywhere. The floods and landslides of 2018 were an eye-opener. Most of us got to see how destructive nature can be and the balances that it is sitting on. Most of these incidents had happened in modified landscapes. These landscapes were modified for plantations or any kind of unplanned development, which could be in the form of a resort or housing colonies which are really close to each other. And the fact that there were so many people in these landscapes, the effect of these calamities were amplified. During this time of working on rescue and rehabilitation, there was a realization that entire Western Ghats was actually a forested ecosystem, and there was a lot more of organic matter that was actually holding the soil together. We have modified it to an extent where there is not much on the soil. It's just the crop that we want and the structures that we have built.
Western Ghats for me has been home. The beauty of this landscape for me has been unmatched. I've spent the bulk of my time in this amazing landscape. Rate at which we are seeing this landscape getting destroyed is quite alarming. We had an amazing relationship with nature. So much of the agriculture that was done here was in harmony with nature. But what we see now is a very greedy, destructive agriculture. So much of stress that is being caused to the landscape. This destruction cannot continue. We will reach a stage where we will not be able to go back. There will not be enough of this environment, habitat left for it to recover.
Few of us got together, started talking about what is it that we can do to protect whatever little of it is left. We explored landscapes and we decided that we either had to find ways to acquire some of this uncultivated, neglected parcels of private ecosystems and protect them as wild habitats. A couple of years into this exploration, we chanced upon a lovely habitat. This was a very, very special and unique experience. It was a beautiful blend of ecosystems. It has a lovely shola grassland on the top of the mountain, which turns blue-purple every 7 years with the Neelakurunjis. And then we have a perennial stream, lots of which originates within this parcel of land. The diversity within this water body is stunning. In this stream is where we also spotted the dancing frog. And once we heard and saw a little more of the dancing frogs, we knew for sure that this is the parcel of land where we have to start our project of nature conservation. And fortunately for us, we had a passionate bunch of believers who helped us to make this acquisition possible.
Nature conservation today often is looking at single charismatic species, whether it's the tiger or elephants. These are all amazing animals and high up on our food chains. But we need to look at this whole landscape as one single living being. There's a lot of interconnectedness which we do not really, I believe we do not understand. If you look at the younger generations, there is so little access to this amazing habitat. If we are not able to get young people to reconnect and appreciate this amazing landscape, I don't think anything else can solve this problem. I feel the solution is pretty simple. We need to reconnect with nature.
Before pandemic, I was a traveling salesman who had no care in the world on how much impact am I leaving on this planet, or how much contribution am I making to it. And somewhere during pandemic, when I was grounded at home for the first time with my children, I had this stark realization that the childhood memories I had growing up was completely lost in them. My biggest fear, and within that a bigger realization, was the fact that living in an urban city like Bangalore, I was robbing my children of an opportunity to experience the outdoors in its true raw format. And thus my journey with mycelium ecology began. I have a selfish motive behind why I joined mycelium, and it was not to protect the environment, but to protect us humans. Because to me, nature always finds a way, but we humans have to adapt as quickly as possible. The idea of community conservation is to go beyond philanthropical organizations or large corporates to route their CSR funds. It's to make conservation more accessible to an urban dweller. And to me, that is the key in what mycelium is building.